Hi guys, it's Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to use this Gypsy Fortunes book and card pack that I got from Books A Million not too long ago. I haven't actually read the entire book yet, and I was kind of waiting to use this deck until I could do that. But since it's late in the evening already and it's Friday the 13th, I just felt like that Gypsy energy was calling me a little bit. What I'm probably going to have to do is whenever I'm going to use just one or two cards, and I think I'm going to have to go to the book to read what the book says and then use that as a jumping off point for our discussion today. Later, whenever I actually am able to use my table downstairs, I would like to do a walkthrough and show you the pages in this book and show you all the cards and everything, but I'm not able to do that right now. So I just want to get started with a card or two. I was just shuffling until I pick a card. And this one is number 10, and it looks like it shows children playing and having fun. So just initially, my impression off of this is that something that is bothering you, or something that you are questioning, or something that you need to hear involves children today. And I think that you need to know that your children are safe. The children that you encounter in your life, they could be your own children, your spouse or partner's children, they could be your nieces or nephews, it could be maybe you work in a position that revolves around children, maybe your job includes children, and I think that maybe someone out there watching this may have some kind of stress on your mind related to children, but I think just by looking at this card, the information that I feel is that it's okay. Your angels and the divine are the universe is taking care of the children in your life, and things will get better. But I'm going to open up the book now and see what it says. Looking for card number 10. The first few pages talk about Gypsy Fortunes and how to use the cards, which I skimmed over that, but I didn't go into a lot of detail, and I want to read the book, and I have another book. I tried to do a walkthrough with this meditation healing book and deck. I tried to do a walkthrough video with that earlier this week, and the whole thing, none of it recorded. My computer kept shutting down and restarting, but anyway, I want to do a couple videos where we walk through and talk about those cards. On this page here, it shows all of the cards and what pages they're on, and it does say the name for number 10 is the children. And I'm getting to the page. There's number 6, number 7, number 9, number 10. And here's what it looks like. And you might be able to pause this video and read that for yourself if you want. But I'm going to try to read this section right here where it talks about the divination, like what the card means or how to take the card. But if you want to pause it, you can read all of this information as well. That might be helpful. Okay, the divination for this card says that it is associated with the 6 of Cups in a regular tarot deck. Keyword childhood, meaning this is about the cliques, the groups, and belonging. Perhaps you are surveying life from a distance. Some are introverts and some are extroverts, but you won't find a common ground if you continue to distance yourself from the group. You need to look back to your childhood to understand your current behavior. The role you play as an adult was modeled at a very early age. Travel back in time to find out why you are who you are. The children's challenge. Is it time to give up this pattern of behavior? And then the Gypsy wisdom says, children tell you what they do, and adults what they have seen or heard. and then a reverse meaning, which we didn't draw this in the reverse, but this could also apply to you. If none of that made any sense to you, this could apply to you. You are not in touch with your childhood or your children. You are not as innocent as you think you are, or as present as... You are not as innocent as you think you are, or as you present yourself to the world. The situation under consideration has far more to do with the present and the future than with your past. So this card could mean, like I said, you could have, like at initial face value, you could have some worry in your life regarding the children in your life. Or it could mean, as this says, you could have some trouble with something inside yourself that became a part of your personality from your childhood. There could be something that happened in your childhood that is kind of bleeding over into your everyday life and stress today. So I think that it's important that we, if we're having a problem that keeps popping up over and over and over in our life, I think in order to resolve that problem, we need to see where that problem originated, like see what started that issue, and that issue could have started in your childhood. And if you go back to that point when the issue first began occurring and try to let go of the stress or the anxiety or the fear or the anger or the self-doubt that any negative emotion that you hold on to that is attached to that situation that started this whole issue that you keep having and having and having, if you can go back and let go of that negative emotion attached to that incident when it first began, then you can heal your issues that you're having now that stem from that. Since the issue seeps over into your everyday life from that, then if you heal that, then that healing power can seep through everything in your life. And I think that sometimes we don't know where that issue began because it seems like it's been happening for so long. We can't pinpoint where that began. In that situation, I think that we need to go back and think like a child. Stop overcomplicating everything and just think about the feelings, your feelings or your thoughts, or like bring it down into singular ideas and think about how you feel and what you can do to make it feel better. For example, if you always get agitated by a certain situation that keeps popping up over and over, like I'm sorry, I'm having a difficult time pinpointing that. If there's a certain thing that you have trouble with over and over, think about something, like every time that something that pops up that aggravates you or that makes you really sad or that makes you feel like your life is a struggle, think about what it is in that moment, what it is that would be better if that were to happen instead of this thing that keeps happening over and over. And try to meditate on that thing, that better thing, or that better feeling, or that better emotion. And meditate on asking your spirit guides how to help you bring that new positive energy and that new positive enlightenment into your life. And the more you think about the positivity, the less the negativity will have room to come into your life. I think if you I'm a big believer in bedtime meditations, but a lot of you may want to try meditating in the morning so that you start your day off on that positive note. Just take a few minutes, clear your mind. For me, counting clears my mind. For you, it could be any number of things that clear your mind, but just ask your guides to give you something positive, some positive emotion, some positive thought, some positive image. Ask them to drop that into your mind so that you can focus on that throughout the day. So that you can focus on that throughout the day in order to block out that negativity. Every time that aggravation comes in, whenever you have to deal with that situation, think about that positive image that your guides have given you, and hopefully that will help you start to resolve that reoccurring issue. And again, the card was children. This negative thing that keeps coming back, the way the book discussed it, is that it could be something that started in your childhood. It could be something that stems from your childhood. I got the sense from the card that you have a stress or something on your mind related to the children in your life, be it your family or your work or just children that you know. The spirit guides, the universe wants you to know that your children are safe, and that even though they may be struggling right now, or you may be struggling to help them with something right now, the universe sees and hears the situation, and they are willing to help you. All you have to do is ask your spirit guides and your angels for help, and they will help you. It may not be magnificent miracle worker type, oh my gosh, right away, but if you keep asking for help over the course of the next few weeks, you will slowly see things starting to get better piece by piece. And that could be for you, for a problem that you've had from your childhood, or that could be for the children in your life. Just keep asking your angels and your spirit guides for help. Ask the universe for help. And they'll give you signs, they'll give you tools, they'll show you ways out of whatever issue you're having right now. So I think that's it for today, and I hope you have a blessed evening, and I hope your Friday the 13th was a magical day. Thanks for watching. Bye.